As said before, the title of my research is People's Common Feelings for Europe and for Italy as a part of it. Do they exist? And the aim of my research is to understand what people think, what Italian people think about Europe and the importance for their country to be a part of it. I decided to classify Italian people into three categories: young people, middle-aged people, and old people. I think that it is important to try to understand what they think, because knowing what the people think about Europe means to know what the main problems are, and consequently which solutions should be taken to fix them. The best starting point to know the nowadays news about these matters is a survey requested by the European Commission called the Standard Eurobarometer 80, which was carried out between 2 and 17 November 2013, and this showed the situation. 53% of Italians doesn't feel EU citizen. The optimism toward the future of Europe has decreased to 40%, and the trust toward the European Commission has decreased to 36 to 32%, and that in the European Parliament from 42% to 36%. But it's still 3 times higher than the trust in national institutions. With this research, I want to find the answer to particular questions like do old, middle-aged and young people have the same vision of Europe? Do they think that it's important for Italy to be a part of Europe? And what is the best way to make people feel like, people of any age feel truly European citizens? I decided to classify people, and I try to underline that every classification is linked with a particular conception of the researcher. Young people from 18 to 40 years old, middle-aged people from 40 to 65 years old, and old people from 65 to onward. I decided that my research will last 12 months. I divided it into 4 phases. First phase, I will recover the data in the southern Italy. The second phase in the central Italy. The third phase in the northern Italy. And the fourth and last phase, I will analyze the data.
Thank you. I think we can stop at this point and then we will get back to you for other details.
Okay.
But you gave us already a general, global overview of your ideas. Pamela, immigration or integration?
The research proposed is based on the immigration integration, the problem in the world. The problem is the immigration is problem in a country. In the study affirmed the problem, the immigration is problem the criminality but in the study Italian affirmed the criminality is not correlative a criminal. The problem at immigration is the problem in integration in the society, in society for different culture, language, customer. Uh, um, trovo molte difficoltà.
Beh, nello scritto mi pare il contrario. Milena, ok.
The objective of my research is to analyze the tumor increase in Paola in the last 10 years. My interest depend on some recent readings on the internet. And in the last 10 years in Paola there are tumors increase. In Paola, the tumors are increased 4 times respect national and regional average.
So what do you want to know? So what do you want to know? What is your purpose?
I want to compare data Paola with data some Tirrenian country neighbors, Cetrale and Namantea. I want to understand if there are differences with national and regional media average, and if there are if in Paola is really this increase. Because the search result will exclude
The results?
results will exclude or not if the problem causes from the sea, of the pollution sea, the toxic waste. And if will show the real situation and guidance to new research. The methodology is.
We'll get to know about the methodology later.
Okay, okay.
We get to Luigi,
Yes.
victims in the European seas.
I begin from the title of my research proposal. And the title is The Innocent. Aspetto consistente, okay. The Innocent in the European Sea.
Like an actor.
European Sea. My project has the objective to understand the cause and the situation of this human, social, political, and also ethical tragedy. This tragedy is an actual problem. All the day there are people that live in the European Sea, primarily in the Mediterranean Sea. This is also a political problem. It's not a priority for the European Union and also the Italian government. There are important political action like the Operation Mare Nostrum, that is the human and military operation to help the people in the sea. These people are women, old men, children that go in the European for to avoid the poverty, the civil war in the African states, in the Middle East states like Syria, Afghanistan, this country. Hal not and Turkey hal not to go in the European. Many people did in sea. for climatic condition.
So what do you want to know? What is the purpose of your?
The purpose is to understand the causes, to show the political, the civil, social, political problem, provide to a new opinion for the European, for the political
Thank you,
action.
Luigi.
Okay.
Thank you. Tamara, volunteering. Volunteering is very pretty much linked with what Luigi was talking
My
about.
research proposal is about volunteering. I would like to investigate in detail the benefits of being of volunteering. I present signification of volunteer and volunteering. Volunteer is a person who, without pay, sacrifice her time, energy, and skill to help another people. It's especially work at home for elderly people or orphanages. The work as a volunteer shows the character of people, which is value in a job market.
A window. They open a window and then we get the reflection of the sun. It's,
I saw this splash.
no, very, very nice.
It shows job market.
And the sun on the table, all of a sudden.
Like community,
Okay,
creativity, and honesty.
Yeah.
Honesty. These people would like to make a better, make world a better place to live for another people. I would like to show the motivation why people would like to be a volunteer, and advantages and disadvantages of being volunteer. I think the most important is that these people would like to feel be needed.
That?
Be needed.
Mm-hmm.
And be needed, and they feel the sense of achievement when they are a volunteer. In my research proposal, I would like to underline that this kind of work can us to find maybe in the future find job or maybe develop our qualification or skills, which will be.
So why your study is significant? Why your study is significant, is important?
Significant of the volunteer.
Your study, your proposal, your research proposal, why is it important?
I think it's a lot of people on the world need this help. This work is unpaid, and
Yes, but there is a motivation, there is a significance of your study. What is the significance of your study? Is your study important? And
Yes,
if it's
of
important,
course.
why?
it's important because there is a lot of opportunities of this kind of work. Something like meet new people. You can.
But this is the work, the job.
Yes.
Your study, you're studying volunteering in your country. Why your study is important? Why your study is important? It wants to show something. Your study wants to show something. You want to find out, to discover something. What? Do you remember the significance of study? You don't remember? No, okay, don't worry.
Remember in class, for example, we said, who can benefit from your research, from your work? Who can benefit?
Volunteers